5:42 on Sunday morning. The race starts at 7:15. It is the half marathon today. Oh my god, I'm so tired. How do you feel?
I feel terrible. I don't feel good at all. I feel dehydrated and tired and like I was swallowing sand yesterday. Yay!
Yeah, so this will be fun. We'll see what happens. It is a little warmer than yesterday, so at least at the start. I don't think it'll be as hot when we get done, but here we go. Wish us luck.
What's up, friends? It's Reasonably Prudent Vegan and my running partner here. We are bringing you today the final race in the, there they go. Anyway, the final race in the Seabrook, let me make sure I get it right, Seabrook Lucky Trails Running Weekend Challenge thingy. I'll have to find the real name eventually. I really don't know what it's called, but that's...
We did the trail challenge.
We did the trail. Well, let's explain that. So, good.
There's a 5K on Friday night, a quarter, half, or full marathon, I believe, on
3/4 marathon.
3/4.
Half, full on Saturday.
No, there was a quarter, half, 3/4, and full.
Oh, he's right.
On Saturday, and then a quarter or a half on Sunday, which is today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and relays. They had relays.
And we did the 5K on Friday, which is this one. The full marathon yesterday, which is this one. With the, if you saw it, this is the correct one. She got it fixed.
They said it was a manufacturer's error, and they were very nice about it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Metal. And then today we did the half marathon. Which is that. It's got, the other one had a green ring, and this one's got a white one, I guess. Mm-hmm. Same lanyard, I guess. And then for doing a challenge, you got this medal with this little dangly says trail challenge or whatever challenge you did. Mm-hmm. So we got 4 medals. Here's the shirt, in case you didn't watch the other videos. It's a little loud compared to previous years, but it's pretty cool.
I can't wait to wear it again.
And they gave you the hat she was showing and a pair of socks.
That say Lucky Trail, Seabrook Lucky Trails.
Yep. And on the 5K, I got 3rd place out of like 4 people.
You still got it.
In my age group, so I got this thing. Mm-hmm. It's like a trophy base that they put a little plaque on. And this cup that is yellow and turns green when you put cold stuff in it, so you drink your green beer out of a color-changing green mug. So that's pretty neat.
It is pretty neat. Something else for his trophy case.
Yep. And all the bibs were shaped like
shamrocks.
Like shamrocks.
And they're different colors. So.
Yeah, this is the 5K.
On Friday.
And then they had, well, that's the one from today.
Yeah.
The half. And then the full. They were just different colors for whatever thing you were doing each day. Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, not at all. So the different challenges, just quickly. You've got the trail challenge, which we did, which is a full marathon on Saturday and a half marathon on Sunday. And then the Seabrook challenge, which is a 3/4 marathon and a 1/4 marathon on Sunday. And then the Pelican, wait, no. The Seabrook is a half on Saturday.
Oh.
No, I read it several times. The Seabrook, Mr. Vincent. The Seabrook is a half on Saturday and a half on Sunday. And then the Pelican is a 3/4 on Saturday and a 1/4 on Sunday. Then, to make it an ultra, you do the 5K. And that's honestly, they made a big deal about it, but I don't think we didn't get the medal for that. This was just for doing Saturday and Sunday. So they're great medals. Mine got a little scratched.
Well, mine's like that too.
Yeah, but they're just fantastic. I mean, they're just fun. You see medals like this, and you know these people love running and love having a good time, and they're just those good old-fashioned, like, runner people who can make jokes and wear skirts and run in a kilt and show up in drag and also be a Sunday deacon. So it's like these are the kind of people that you want to be around.
Oh, and this has little pins on the backs. I assume that's to put the other two medals on.
Yeah, so you can but anyway, so I'm gonna let him start off. How was your half marathon today?
Well, when we woke up this morning, I was completely just dead to the world, exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Everything hurt. And it was the longest wait at a start line except for yesterday.
We did sleep in the car. We got great parking, but we slept in the car.
Yeah, but once we got going, I ran like the whole way. I walked a little bit at aid stations while I was drinking my water after I got out of everybody's way, or made sure there's no one behind me. And yeah, I ran the whole thing about 10.5-minute miles. I wasn't moving very fast compared to what I usually do, but I don't know how I was going. I hurt really bad now and really bad before, but during the race I was rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
I did get a nifty little blister on the ball at one foot. Well, the side of the ball at one foot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how. I didn't feel it until I took my shoes off. It was 2 loops. The loops were different today than they were yesterday. I ran behind a girl the whole way. I'm sure I was making her angry, but passed her a couple times and she passed me back, so I decided just to stay behind her and kind of let her pace me. But she was pretty steady the whole way, so that was good. I don't know, it's about the same as yesterday as far as course, just nice little trails through the backwoods over there.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go close to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably a mile away, so I didn't get the respiratory nonsense that I did yesterday. But I am incredibly stiff and incredibly sore, and if I look like I was asleep, we just fell asleep for about 2 hours on the couch. She said, let's close our eyes for 5 minutes before we make this video.
I got a migraine shortly before, so I had like a headache, and
so
it felt good.
3 to 5 later, we are awake now.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I would have to give this a 4 out of 5 Keanu's. Just, that was a class act, but it was a loop course. I'd always take one off for that. But yeah, it was cool. It was nice that it wasn't quite the same route.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I know I'm rambling now because the cats are having WWF over here. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so yesterday was brutal for me, and not just physically. It definitely was physically, but also mentally. I think I talked about it a little bit in the other video, but when I woke up this morning, I'd slept really well, and I felt pretty good. Walking was only difficult because of my blisters. I mean, I was a little sore, but that's what it was. And when we got up early because parking is sparse, so we got there at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but it was not a problem anytime.
Yeah, it hadn't been a problem, but we were always early. So,
well, even when we weren't, I don't think either of the lots were full.
I guess that's true. I guess on Friday we sort of showed up at like 5:15, and we were able to park at that library. So, whatever. Anyway, when we got there, we slept in the car a little bit, and I looked at him and was like, I don't want to do this. And he's like, yeah, but you're gonna. And I'm like, I know he's right. And I honestly had no idea in my mind how it was going to go. The night before we woke up at one point. We slept for 2 hours last night, and then woke up and actually got into bed or whatever. We were like from 7 to 9, and then we officially went to sleep and turned the lights off. But when we
She means got up to pee and roll over.
Well, we fell asleep for 2 hours with the lights on, then we turned the lights off. So it's officially bedtime. Whatever that was before was a nap. But my point is, when we woke back up, my heart was racing. I had been shivering all afternoon, and I mentally went over the course in my mind. Like I did it like 3 or 4 times. Okay, this is what you're gonna do from mile 0 to 1, and this is how you're gonna feel from 1 to 2. And then I was like, well, what if they change the course? Like, that's fine. They can change the course, but this is what you're going to do. And like mentally rehearse the course 3, maybe 4 times. So we got there today. I was like, I don't want to do this. But I went over and got my medal changed, and they were so nice about it. They, as intense as they were yesterday about we don't have extra medals, you know, and I finished my race because because of a medal. They were just as intense about making sure I got the right one. They talked to me a little bit. I was like, yeah, I wanted to quit yesterday, and I said, but I'm glad I didn't. And I thanked them for the motivation. They were really great. So I kind of felt better. And then before the race, I was waiting to find him, and this woman looks at me and she goes, I know you. I was like, you do? She said, we were at the Houston Marathon together. How did you do? And I was like, I outran the Sag Wagon. That's how I did. I got my medal and my finisher cup and my shirt and a whole lot of hurt. I didn't get a time, but I finished. I said it was my it was my introduction back into running, and her friend there said, that's quite an introduction. I was like, well, I don't know how else to control my weight. Whatever, we went through that conversation. But like it got me kind of like excited and happy. So when the gun went off, I started normally. There was no early start. And I was like, just take it easy, but just be persistent. And the race for me was one of my best, mentally, one of my best half marathons of this year. It went by super quick. I don't remember those moments where you're like, oh my God, I've got 5 more miles. I don't remember those. From mile 7 to 8, I definitely started to have like the negativity, but I like brought myself back and was like, just focus on mile 8 and then mile 8 just appeared, you know? And what I liked about the course today is miles 1 to 2 were the same. Miles 5 to 7 were the same. And then miles 7 to 8 were the same. So there were just the pocket, what was it, from 2 to 5 were different. And so that would be from like almost 9 to almost 12 were different. But what it was is instead of going to the ocean, you turned around and went back, and there were all these trails under these canopy of trees. It was magical to me, first of all. Secondly, the temperature dropped, and I ran faster during that time. So, and I knew I was tired, but I just like was like, look, run as fast as you can while you can, because when I get out of the canopy, it's going to get a little hotter. You're going to have to slow down. And I did. I mean, and then I just sort of went for it, and I finished at a time of about 3:02, maybe. I think 3:02. I think my gun time was 3:03. My chip time was 3:02.
Yeah, I got 2:12.
2:12. So
I think it was a little bit short, but
yeah. My watch said 13 miles.
mine said 2.85. I don't think I skipped anything. I think it was just so windy that the way it tracks the GPS points, it probably.
Yeah, because you can like, you know, if you run the tangents or whatever, you can cut your course off. So I think that's what happened because it was very windy.
But yesterday it was dead nuts, 26.2 on both our watches.
Well, mine said 26.48 for 2 reasons. The early start, I think that first mile was a little longer than a mile, and then I made a mistake and had to backtrack. So I had 2.48. But anyway, like that's what I remember running being, like staying focused on the next mile, enjoying yourself, you know, seeing other runners, enjoying the cheering. I didn't pay attention to my time. I paid attention to the next mile, and it helped me focus. It kept me out of my head. It kept me from my OCD cyclone of mental death, which is kind of what happened on Saturday. So I give it, and it was a looped course, and I'm going to go ahead and give it 5 Keanus, because even though it was a looped course, I could mentally wrap my head around it. And so, yeah, and everybody out there was great. People remembered me. First of all, the people at the start line remember me as the woman who tried to quit, but didn't.
Say that at the end, too.
Yeah. So, but that's okay. I mean, it's genuinely where I was, and, but I did finish, and I think the thing about Saturday is I came into Sunday knowing I could do this. So I enjoyed it. I think it was great. I think this race, I would recommend it to anybody, if for no other reason than the atmosphere and the people you're going to meet.
Yeah, I'd consider doing this one again, if only because this swag is so cool. Hopefully the medals are this neat next year.
Yeah, we're seriously considering a name change to this channel that might be slightly inappropriate, but it has everything to do with why I run, which is this is why. No, there's other reasons, but anyway, we won't keep you any longer. I think we have some GoPro footage that has probably been interspersed in here. I hope you like the GoPro. I'd love to know what you think. I know he enjoyed it this weekend and I tolerated it. How did it go? Well, I want a guy, but I hear there's chicken. We don't eat chicken, but you know what I mean. So anyway, anything else you want to add?
I am so tired and I have to fly out of town.
Oh, he does. I'm tired too. But yeah.
I'm really bloated right now, for those of you that were wondering.
Thank you for sharing.
You're the cook.
I wouldn't call myself a cook. I would call myself the designated person who has to stand in the kitchen and make sure we eat something and we don't die. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't take it very seriously.
She likes to poison me.
All right, guys. So next weekend is the Pearland inaugural half marathon, which one race,
Oh my God.
only 13.1. We got to figure out our blister situation. I got blisters again today. But like him, I didn't know it till I took a shower. But yeah, it'll be good.
I'm so tired.
We're tired. All right, we will see you next time.
Seabrook challenge in the books. We got our trail challenge medal here and our half. So that was fun. I actually was able to run most of it, which is weird, given what happened yesterday and how exhausted I was this morning. So that was interesting. I think my legs were just so beat and numb that they couldn't feel it, and I'm sure in about 20 minutes I'll drop dead. But there's still a bunch of people coming in. Lunchbox is on her way. She was doing a lot better today than she was yesterday when she was mentally checked out. So we'll head it back over to the pavilion and we'll check this out. So it seems like my GoPro was either off or the course was short, but that time is about what it said on the thing over there, so we'll see.
Alright, right here, moving up to team number 3 in 3rd place. I love his name. Team name, it consists of Sarah Milford and David Lee. Team Irish, I had a beer. Alright.
Yeah, I'll just get some. So I think that's Lunchbox way down there. Here she comes. Almost there. Good job, brother.
Looking good coming in is Jennifer. Over there from Kima. Smile for the camera.